The first clash of Sunday's Serie A program comes from the Olimpico, with Roma determined to defend their spotless start against Torino. While both teams have shown limitations in their attacking third across their first two Serie A matches, a cagey affair with limited opportunities seems on the cards, but AS Roma are expected to find a breakthrough and preserve their unblemished start to the campaign. Roma has had a perfect start to their season, with 2 wins from 2 games, a 1-0 win against Bologna and a 1-0 win against Pisa. This has left them with 6 points and a clean sheet in both matches. They have shown solid defensive form in their first 2 tests and will be confident of shutting down a struggling Torino offense. Although the source text incorrectly mentions Gasperini as the coach of Roma, the team's performance has been impressive nonetheless. Torino has had a disappointing start to the season, with a loss and a draw in their first 2 league matches, placing them in 19th position. Their biggest issue has been in attack, as they are yet to score a goal this season. Their offense has been described as toothless and it is unlikely they will be able to trouble the improved Giallorossi defense. Prediction: given Roma's spotless start and solid defensive form, they are well equipped to secure another clean sheet. Torino's struggles in front of goal make it difficult to see them getting a positive result at the Olimpico. While it may be a cagey affair with limited opportunities, the hosts are expected to find a way to win.
An intriguing Serie A contest takes place at San Siro this weekend as AC Milan look for revenge against Coppa Italia winners Bologna. 4 months on from their 1-0 defeat in the Italian Cup final, Milan take on Bologna with both teams having mixed starts to their Serie A campaigns. AC Milan, currently in 8th place in the standings, will be desperate for revenge after losing the Coppa Italia final to Bologna earlier this year. The Rossoneri have had a mixed start to the season with 1 win and 1 loss in their 2 league matches. While they will be looking for their first home win of the Serie A season, they can draw confidence from their decent record in this fixture over the past 5 years. Bologna, the Coppa Italia winners, have had a start similar to their opponents, with 1 win and 1 loss in their 2 league games. They sit in 10th place, just behind Milan on goal difference. While their recent success in the Italian Cup final gives them bragging rights, they have struggled in away games this year, which could be a decisive factor in this match. Prediction: given the motivation for revenge from AC Milan and Bologna's struggles in away games, the hosts are a strong favorite. The match is expected to be a close and low-scoring affair, a common theme in recent matches between these 2 clubs, but Milan's determination to secure a first home win should give them the edge.
An important clash at the bottom of the table takes place this Sunday as Celta Vigo welcome Girona to Balados. Both teams are searching for their first win of the La Liga season, but their recent form suggests one side is in a much better position to achieve that goal. While Celta Vigo have been solid defensively, Girona's miserable start sees them rooted to the bottom of the table. Celta Vigo enters this match winless but has managed to secure 3 points from 3 consecutive draws after an opening loss to Getafe. This resilience and defensive stability highlight their progress under coach Claudio Girardes. All of their matches have finished with under 2.5 goals, a testament to their disciplined backline. They will be looking to finally turn a draw into a win in front of their home fans. Girona's miserable start to the 2025-26 La Liga campaign sees them rooted to the bottom of the table with 0 points from 3 losses. Manager Michel's side has looked toothless in attack, scoring just 1 goal, and leaky at the back, having conceded a league-high 10 goals. With little sign of improvement, their situation looks far more concerning than their opponents. Prediction: while Girona's recent head-to-head record offers a glimmer of hope, their poor form in August suggests they may struggle again here. Celta Vigo, despite their lack of victories, have been solid enough to suggest they can finally secure their first win of the season on Sunday by capitalizing on Girona's defensive vulnerabilities.
Levante will continue their search for their first point of the 2025-26 Spanish top-flight campaign this Sunday when they play host to Real Betis. This will be the fourth match of the new season and the first time the two sides have met since 2022. While Levante's defense has proven to be a major weakness, this match presents an opportunity for a high-scoring and entertaining contest. Levante has had a difficult start to the season, losing all three of their matches so far, which has left them rooted in the relegation zone. Their defense has been a major weakness, having conceded 7 goals in their first 3 games. Their only home game so far was a high-scoring affair that ended with over 4.5 goals, a trend that could continue given their defensive vulnerabilities. Real Betis has had a mixed start to their season, with 1 win, 2 draws, and 1 loss in their 4 games played. They sit in 8th place in the standings with 5 points. While they have shown defensive solidity, their previous meetings with Levante have often been entertaining and high-scoring affairs, suggesting they will be able to capitalize on Levante's defensive struggles. Prediction: Levante's defensive issues are a major concern, and they will face a challenging task against a Real Betis side that will be looking to capitalize on their struggles. Given Levante's poor defensive record and the high-scoring nature of their previous home game, a win for the visitors in a high-scoring encounter seems likely.
After a 2-week break for international games, the English Premier League is set for a restart. In the 4th round, newly promoted Burnley will welcome the reigning champions, Liverpool, at Turf Moor. This match is expected to be a high-scoring affair, as both teams have shown a tendency for goals in their opening matches this season. Burnley has shown that they are not a team to be underestimated, with an impressive offensive output in their first few games. They have gone over 2.5 goals in 3 out of their 4 matches this season, scoring an average of 2 goals per game in their last 3 outings. While they have struggled to pick up points, their ability to find the back of the net suggests they can cause problems for Liverpool's defense. Liverpool. Reigning champions Liverpool have had a perfect start to the season with 3 wins from 3 games, sitting atop the league table. They have been dominant in attack, with an average of 4.0 goals per game across all competitions. While their offense has been firing on all cylinders, their defense has been less convincing, allowing 2 goals per game in their previous 3 matches. This defensive vulnerability gives their opponents a chance to score, even if they are outmatched. Prediction: given the high-scoring nature of both teams' recent matches, a repeat of the previous high-scoring encounter between them is very likely. Burnley's solid offense should be able to score against a Liverpool defense that has been leaky at times, while Liverpool's potent attack is capable of scoring multiple goals against any team in the league.
On Sunday afternoon at the Etihad Stadium, Manchester City and Manchester United will meet in what is surely the biggest game of the weekend. Neither of the two teams has started the season as expected, and the upcoming derby will be a good opportunity to return to the right track. Bookies see Manchester City as the favourites for Sunday, but given the early season attacking struggles of both sides, this may be a closer, more cautious affair than in previous seasons. Manchester City. Despite being the favourites, Manchester City has had a disappointing start to the season, with a win and 2 losses in their first 3 games. They currently sit in 13th place in the standings with 3 points. The team's attack has been less potent than usual, with only 5 goals scored in the opening 3 Premier League rounds. This upcoming derby presents a prime opportunity for Pep Guardiola's side to regain their form and confidence. Manchester United. Manchester United has had a slightly better start to the season than their rivals, with a win, a draw, and a loss in their first 3 games. This has placed them in 9th position with 4 points. Their attack has also been underperforming, with only 4 goals scored so far. While they enter the match as the underdog, their recent head-to-head record against City will give them confidence. Prediction: neither of these two teams has impressed in their attack at the start of the 2025-26 season. Manchester City has scored 5 goals in the opening 3 Premier League rounds, while Manchester United has scored 1 goal fewer. The last 4 head-to-head matches between these two teams have all ended with 3 or fewer goals. Given the attacking limitations both sides have shown, that trend is likely to continue on Sunday afternoon at the Etihad Stadium.
Lille are eager to build on their strong start to the 2025-26 League One season, having collected 2 wins and a draw from their first 3 fixtures in August. On Sunday, they welcome Toulouse to the Decathlon Arena, Stade Pierre-Mauroy, aiming for a 3rd consecutive league victory. The visitors, meanwhile, will be looking to bounce back quickly after their humbling 6-3 defeat to PSG. Lille is one of only 3 unbeaten sides in League One so far, alongside PSG and Lyon. With 7 points from a possible 9, they look well equipped to extend their run. Lille boasts the division's best attack, having scored 11 goals in 3 games. This offensive firepower, combined with being unbeaten in 7 consecutive home matches and having done the double over Toulouse last season, makes them clear favourites to take all 3 points. Toulouse has had a mixed start to the season with 2 wins and a loss in their 3 matches. While they have shown quality going forward, their defensive issues were ruthlessly exposed by PSG in a recent 6-3 defeat. They will need a significant improvement in their defensive discipline to stand a chance against a Lille side that has been prolific in front of goal. Prediction: given Lille's strong start to the season, their league best attack, and their historical dominance over Toulouse, the hosts are well placed to secure a comfortable victory. Toulouse's recent defensive struggles will likely be exploited by Lille's potent offense.
Metz will continue their quest for their first point of the 2025-26 French Ligue 1 season on Sunday when they take on Angers SCO. It is the 4th game of the new season for both teams and the first meeting between the sides since May 2022. While Metz has struggled defensively in their 2 recent away games, they have been much more solid at home, setting the stage for a cagey affair. Metz has had a difficult start to the season, with 3 losses in their first 3 matches, placing them at the bottom of the table. Their defense has been a major weakness on the road, having conceded 6 goals in their last 2 away games. However, under manager Stéphane Le Mignan, they have typically displayed strong defensive capabilities at home, where they have conceded under 1.5 goals in each of their last 3 home games and in their last 2 games against Angers at this venue. Angers SCO. Angers, in contrast to their opponents, has had a decent start to the season with a win, a draw, and a loss. They currently sit in 9th position with 4 points. While their offense has been less prolific, their defensive solidity has been a highlight. None of Angers' last 4 competitive games have seen more than 2 goals scored, indicating a preference for low-scoring encounters. Prediction: given Metz's strong defensive record at home and Angers' recent history of low-scoring matches, a close game with limited opportunities is expected. Both teams will likely prioritize defensive stability, making it difficult for either side to find a breakthrough.
On Sunday afternoon at Milan Stadium in Hamburg, St. Pauli will welcome Augsburg in a game between 2 teams who hope to stay away from the relegation zone this season. After 2 good opening matches, St. Pauli are the slight favourites, but Augsburg are not without chances. Both sides have had very good starts to the season and are playing with a lot of confidence, which should lead to an entertaining, high-scoring affair. St. Pauli has had a strong start to the 2025-26 season, with a win and a draw in their first 2 matches, leaving them in 5th place with 4 points. Their offense has been impressive, as they have scored 5 goals in just 2 games, an average of 2.5 goals per game. They will be looking to build on their unbeaten start and use their home advantage to secure a 3rd win in all competitions. Augsburg has also had a promising start to the season with a win and a loss in their first 2 matches, placing them in 7th place with 3 points. They have matched St. Pauli's offensive output, scoring 5 goals in their first 2 games. While they will be looking to get a win on the road, they will have to be wary of St. Pauli's strong attack. Prediction: Both teams have had a very good start to the 2025-26 season and will welcome Sunday's game with a lot of confidence. They have also been impressive in the attack, as they both scored 5 goals in the opening 2 Bundesliga rounds. 3 of the last 4 head-to-head matches between St. Pauli and Augsburg ended with 3 or more goals, and a similar game should be expected on Sunday afternoon.
After a 2-week break for international games, the Bundesliga is set for a restart. In the third round, Borussia Gladbach and Werder Bremen will face off against each other in their attempt to secure their first Bundesliga win of the season. Both teams have had disappointing starts, with a loss and a draw from their first 2 matches, making this a crucial early season clash to get their campaigns on track. Borussia Gladbach. Borussia Gladbach enters this match with 1 point from 2 games, currently sitting in 15th position in the Bundesliga standings. They have struggled offensively, failing to score a single goal in their first 2 matches. This is a continuation of a trend from the end of last season, as they have now failed to score in their last 4 Bundesliga matches. While they will be looking to find their rhythm in front of goal, their recent head-to-head record against Werder Bremen is a source of confidence, as they have won 5 of the last 10 meetings. Werder Bremen. Werder Bremen has also had a difficult start to the season with 1 point from their first 2 matches, placing them in 16th position in the Bundesliga table. They have had major defensive issues, having conceded 7 goals in their first 2 games, including a 4-1 loss to Eintracht Frankfurt. While they showed great resilience in a thrilling 3-3 draw against Bayer Leverkusen, their defensive vulnerabilities remain a significant concern. Prediction. Given that both teams are struggling to get their campaigns off the ground, a tightly contested match is expected. Borussia Gladbach's defense has been solid so far, but their offense has been non-existent. On the other hand, Werder Bremen has shown attacking potential but has been very poor defensively. With both teams desperate for a win, but with clear weaknesses, a low-scoring draw seems like a plausible out.